In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing the Season 1 finale of Mayor of Kingstown, which is Episode 10, titled The Peace of My Soul. Now, let me tell you, this has to be one of the most craziest season finales I've seen based on prison genre shows. The last good one, and I keep saying it in my previous episode reviews of Mayor of Kingstown, no prison show has been this good since Oz. And this show really delivered. It took a while for this show to get good between episodes, I want to say 1 through 6. But once you hit episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10, holy shit, hold on to your seats because this show is amazing. I was kind of hesitant and disappointed at how slow the show was going at first, but then it really picked up. And this season finale really made up for all that slow going of how the story progressed in every episode leading up to this point. Of course, in episode 9, The Lie of the Truth, the prison breaks out into a riot. The inmates take over the asylum and everything is happening, and Mike doesn't know anything about it until the beginning of this 10th final episode in season 1. Once he passes that area where he's restricted of no cell service, he gets all these messages from his mother. And then we find out that he didn't know his brother was in there, so he must go to the prison, and all this crazy stuff happens. This episode was really good. I don't want to say anything too much of spoilers of it, but you have to really check it out to understand what's happening. The dynamic, the tension, the feeling of how everything is put together is really interesting. You're trying to figure out what Mike is thinking through all of this and what's happening as he's going through, when he's talking to the leader of the blacks in the prison. And all the while, the SWAT team is trying to get Mike's brother Kyle out along with his partner. And it just goes to show, you think something's going to happen, and it does happen. And, even Carlos, the Latin guy who's in this, you think he's running the show, but he's not. He's being told what to do. And then, all of a sudden we see little snippets also of Milo. This all leads to a big idea of what this show was about from the beginning. It's a really great, gritty crime thriller that is on Paramount Network, which premiered November 14th, 2021. I do want to say that this is one of my top 10 shows of 2021, and I really enjoyed this a lot. Jeremy Renner gave a great performance. Diane Wiest as the mother really didn't have that much of a role, maybe one of want to say the first 6 episodes of this season, but from episode 7 on, she really played a pivotal role in this, and it's really good that she did. I wouldn't be surprised to see that she gets nominated for certain acting awards for this show, maybe also Jeremy Renner as well, and probably Taylor Sheridan for the writing and some of the episodes, or maybe the first episode that he directed. I do want to say that this show and this writing by Taylor Sheridan was very more well thought out and much better than the entire season 4 of Yellowstone, and that's saying something. I feel like he knows how to work these characters better than he does with Yellowstone. Now, hopefully we get a season 2 because there's still so much story to answer to with Bunny, with Milo, and Mike, and seeing Kyle go through the PTSD of what happened in the prison with the riot. I'm pretty sure we're going to touch on that too, and I feel like we're going to get new enemies and new villains and new bad guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how this entire thing plays out if there is a second season. I'm pretty sure there will be because this show is really good, and like I said at the beginning of this review, there hasn't been a good show like this since Oz, and even my viewers and my subscribers on YouTube have also agreed with me on that as well. So for me, Mayor of Kingstown Season 1 gets 5 out of 5 stars. The grittiness, the filmmaking, the acting, the story, the dialogue, everything works so well together that it was really good. And I do want to say that I was really pleased that the character of Iris and Mike did not get together at all, which would have downplayed the lazy writing in this show. Anytime a show puts the two, like a male lead and a female co-star together, then they hook them up and the show goes downhill from there and nobody watches it. But the dynamic of this is very interesting and really well done, of how the character of Iris came full circle from where she started when she first met Mike up until now with this season finale. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 1 Mayor of Kingstown. What rating would you give it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? And if you haven't seen it, will you be checking it out now that I reviewed it? Fingers crossed that there is a Season 2 of Mayor of Kingstown. And I'll see you guys in the next review video.